To begin the style, I'm going to apply a whole bunch of yaki hair in the top. It's going to be about a pack and the smidge over. I'm using 2 different color blues. I'm putting the lightest one in first. Put it. And I'm not using a whole lot of it. Just going to make a small statement. Make sure those two are secure and close together before you move on. I'm going to take a darker blue. And fill in a whole lot of space. Applying tracks in the same pattern. All the way to the back. Well, to the back of the top, to the crown. When I come back, that'll be filled in, and I'll show you what to do next. All right, I've already tracked the top. Everything's going forward. Stopped right here. I'm going to lay a small portion, small to me, of 28 piece. You can use 27 if you like. And this bottom section right here. I'm going to lay this section in silence, follow with your eyes, and watch me work.
Y'all see it. Laying them tracks, baby. Laying them tracks. Protective style.
All right, I finished laying the 28 piece in the back. I didn't lay it up as high as the line because I didn't want it quite that high. I'm going to shave it down right now. Just this piece. This is going to build my base for the rest of the hairstyle to lay on. I'm just tapering it down so we have a nice base.
Man, look how clean that is. Look how that 28 piece is hugging that neck, you feel me?
Already. Alright. She's all shaved down in the back. Now I'm going to lay all of these tracks vertically, going sideways. And unlike if I were to shave this down, there's two things. You can have some spaces in here, some bigger spaces, I might say, and you do not have to outline her hairline. It's kind of going to do that anyway. But it's not mandatory for you to do that as a first step in this style. I'm going to continue filling in this space. It's very repetitive, so there will be no audio. So enjoy the music and watch me work hair.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Notice the tracking, how close it is, but how neat it is. When it comes to these 27 pieces, man, just these quick weaves in general, you gotta be neat. Look how he's spacing them right on top of each other, laying these tracks. He got so much protective around her scalp that he can put the glue on like that and it won't seep through. You feel me? Man, if you're not protecting those hair follicles, you can't lay that glue on here that's heavy. But my man has molded that thing, you hear me, and protected her scalp. Look at him. Watch him work, baby.
All right, I finished laying the tracks. As you can see, there's one track left right here. When I'm done with the style, all of this hair is going to fall over to this side. You're not going to see it. I don't like closures, so that's one of the best ways to not have to do them. See, no closure, none necessary. I'm going to go in and I'm going to give her a cut. Let's see what we can do here. And usually I would wait until I'm done with the sides to cut. But I guess I got a wild hair. I just felt like doing it right now, so. Okay. And this is just basically to give it a shape. I'm going to go in and layer it as well. Yeah. There's a long point right here on the sides. Make sure it's blended in a little bit better. I'm going to start layering right there. I'm going to work my way in both directions. Make sure you keep the tension between your fingers. And you can pretty much move the hair anywhere you need to. As long as you maintain that tension, your cut will come out right. I'm going to continue cutting with no audio. So enjoy the music and watch me work hair.
I mean, y'all see what it is. Man, you got to be able to track. You got to be able to cut. You dig what I'm saying? Man, this is the whole movement. Man, that's a 90s stylist, you dig? A 2000 stylist, baby. That cut was essential. You dig what I'm saying? It was official. And you had to know it, baby. You dig? Look at the point cutting, baby. Man, come on. Talking about them hairstylists to know what they doing. You feel me? Giving that hair what it need. Telling them to sit down and be quiet and watch this, right? Look how my man cutting. He cutting up, baby. That's my man Travis White. You dig? I always call him Travis the Great, man. Official, you dig? From Sumter, South Carolina, baby. In the building. All day, twice on Sundays. You know what I'm talking about? Watch him work. Watch him work. I'm gonna let him tell you about it though. Come on, T. Talk to him.
All right, now that our cut is done, I clipped the hair out of the way. I'm spraying the hair on the sides with warm water. You can use cold water. Warm water is just more comfortable for your client. You just want to kind of make it uniformly damp. You don't have to be soaking wet. Some people wet a section at a time. I wet the whole daggone thing. So this water can kind of seep in and make the hair I'm using more pliable. Because my model's face is made up, I have this towel kind of dapping the water away from her face at least. But yeah, just wet the sides. And what I'm about to do is some hair shaping, some finger waves, and a fun pattern, at least for me. And apply gel to the section that you're working with, and only to the section that you're working with. I apply it and I comb it through. And I just begin waving. Now you can do your waves in accordance to how you laid the tracks, which is what I do a lot of times. If I lay the tracks in the directional way, I usually plan on doing my waves the same way. And make sure that everything stays covered. And just continue to build. Apply gel to the next section. Let's see if I can turn you. Oh, like that. Making sure not to get gel in the hair at the top because that's going to be soft.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be soft. But dig this, you getting track placement, you getting color track placement, you're getting cutting techniques, how to cut down and clipper cut 28 piece, and you learning how to finger wave. If you get one of these techniques, baby, that's a money maker, you feel me? That's how priceless, how valuable these instructional, educational videos are, baby. And I mean, watch me work hair. Right now you're watching Travis the Great, baby. Talk to him, T.
And I'm just going to continue the same way. You guys can watch what I'm doing. If you're not a veteran finger waver, I suggest you watch this section a few times. But I'm going to continue with no audio. So enjoy the music and watch me work hair.
There it is. There it is. A lot of people got their own ways of finger waving, you dig? But finger waves have always been a classic style to me, baby. We in the Midwest, Chicago, you dig? Chi-Town, you dig? The Wild Hunters. Whether you're on the west side, the best side, you dig? Or in the Wild Wild, baby. The finger waves have always been official. To me, a classic style, you dig? And if you go way back in history, baby, they was rocking them in the 20s, you know what I'm talking about? So this right here is a timeless technique in itself. Finger waves. As my man add them and incorporate them into the 27 piece, you dig? Whole movement, baby. Into the Quickweave. If you can finger wave on some Quickweaves, you dig? You're a whole different type of stylist. You understand me, right? That's a little old school on you, baby. It ain't, come on. The man said, watch him work. And I'm just digging the techniques. You ain't necessarily gotta be all in the style, but learn the techniques and incorporate it into what you're doing, man. This is priceless. You feel me? Now, if you want to get the video so you can keep watching it over and over, and you can obviously do that on YouTube where we're posting it, but you feel free to go to watchmeworkhair.com, you dig? And give us some action.
All right, I'm going to continue waving. I'm going to put my client under the dryer. When we come back, show you how to curl it. All right, as you can see, her waves are dry. There's some parts that might be sticking out a little bit, so you just trim off what you don't need. And once you're done trimming, you're going to feather curl the entire top of her head. I'm going to show you guys a few passes. And then let you go off on your own to finish. It's too hot. Alright, I'm going to go through and I'm going to feather curl her hair. Basically, a feather curl is just bumping it under and pushing it to one direction or the other. Bump straight down. Comb it backward. Straight under. Coming backward. And just keep doing that all the way through. I'm going to continue this with no audio because it's pretty self-explanatory. So enjoy the music and watch me work hair.
You see my man that pulled out the Marcel's, right? Once again, baby, you got to have that OG on you. To be able to hit him with that barrel, baby, that's a real groove, right? And a whole stove, you dig? No plug-ins, you understand me? Old school at its finest, baby. That's that thing right there, you hear me? With the finger wave, with the Marcel, with the 27, you understand me? New generation, man, I believe if we threw you some 27s, you're throwing back at us. You understand me, right? This right here ain't nothing to play with. All these ingredients my man is putting in to make this hair pie, baby. To make this, you understand me, pumpkin, you dig? It's a real groove. I'm talking about our hairstylist right here. I'm talking about some old school action bang. Y'all see it, baby. Curling with the Marcel, finger waving, you understand me? Cutting down the 28 piece, clip a freehand with no guards. Stand up, you understand me? Y'all check in and let me know what city you're from, baby. If y'all feeling me, you dig? Cause this is a real groove right here. Man, listen, this game ain't to be played with. Come on, look at the color placement coming to life before your very eyes, right? Talk to him, Travis.
All right, she's been curled. I'm going to go in and do some finishing touches, and I'll come back with the finished look. All right, here we have our finished look, frozen.
That's right, man. Turn her real slow, baby. There it is. Man, look at the cut. Look at the finger waves, family. Look at them, man. From city to city, man, they official, you understand me? Gave it the little sideburn. Man, that's cold right there.